Hello, I'd just like to say thank you to everybody for following me for the last year or two. Um, I think I've been making YouTube videos now for about 11 years or 12 years, and there's one particular video that seems to be still very relevant, which is how to write an essay. And there's a number of ephemeral videos about modern politics, and the occasional foray into the art world, of which I intend to do significantly more about art. There's a Klimt painting which has appeared, which is very exciting. I'm very excited by developments that are emerging about Van Dyck and a particular painting that I've got my eye on there, as well as all the chaos that surrounded an exhibition that was being mounted by the new king, and that was actually closed by the late Queen because there was too much scandal surrounding the people who had put up the paintings. The art world is a fascinating and very unregulated world, where experts have so much control. Not that dissimilar, frankly, to the experts in the NHS. The experts in the NHS, just in case you didn't know it, are not the people with the scalpels or the people coming around the place and looking after you when you're in bed in hospital. The experts in the NHS are the bureaucrats who probably wouldn't know one end of a stethoscope from another. And and similarly, the experts in the post office are the people who are doing their best to make sure that the people who have been working so hard, the sub postmasters, sub postmistresses, continue to suffer as victims in order to keep the good name of the post office intact. So there's a lot to talk about and there's a lot to do, but mostly it's all about the wonderful comment section and the inspired comments, some of which are are quite naughty, and some of which are very helpful. All of which, in fact, are very helpful. It's not possible to do this sort of thing in a vacuum. So I'm very grateful to you, and please keep the subscribers and the views and the entertaining comment and the informed comment going. And I pick up things which I read in the comment section, and I respond to whatever I can. I mean, this isn't. I don't have that much time in the day to make very many videos, so it is literally I sit in front of the camera, do it, and if there's a mistake, I just get it. I just go on with it because I think it's a work in progress, and these aren't really polished videos. If you want a polished video, I suppose you go to the BBC. These are just thoughts off the top of my head, and I don't expect them to last for that long. So it is terribly rewarding to see that it's had some sort of positivity and some sort of effect. But it's the comment section that dictates what I talk about. And then otherwise, I get on with my teaching and I get on with my filmmaking and my drawing. I'm very excited at the moment. I'm doing I'm doing a little test. I've been doing a little test for a few years now, trying to work out if it's possible to take traditional animated film and keep the camera still. If you notice in Disney, the camera is always moving around and there's lots of cuts. And I think if you've got can you do an animated film not unlike a YouTube video where you just stand or sit and talk to the camera? Is that possible? I think it is, but it requires a lot of work to get the picture itself to have that sense of life. So I'm looking particularly at an early Gilbert and Sullivan operetta and seeing if it's possible to turn that into a little 30-minute animated film that might, if somebody has the right links and if I can get the right production company, it might make an interesting film for Christmas or something. Okay, so that's what I'm up to. And thank you very much once again for the 100,000 subscribers. Have fun. Have fun. Bye bye.